Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Thursday, May 22nd, 2025. With you as always, I'm Warren Peace. We are All-Star Pro Wrestling. And this is Thursday Night PileDriver. The go-home edition for the Japan Tour headed straight into Tetsujin this Saturday. And we are just about there, ladies and gentlemen. Just about to the finish line. Kicking things off. The Underground Championship on the line. Adam Matthews, after a one-on-one victory over the champion just 7 days ago, back live here tonight. This time, in the Champ's Yard in an underground match with the title on the line. Can lightning strike twice? Can Matthews prove that it wasn't just a flash in the pan? He's the real deal, and he's got some sizzle to add to the steak. Adam Matthews, the upstart, here in All-Star Pro Wrestling. And thus far, the biggest match in his young career. It's an opportunity to put himself on the map. The unbreakable Adam Matthews. Do not adjust your television screens, ladies and gentlemen. The Underground Champion has entered the chat. The top heel, the villain, the anti-hero, the asshole by nature, the no-nonsense Underground Champion from upstate New York. Ready to throw fisticuffs. Ready to make heads roll. And ready to step in the square circle with that title on the line. Multi-time champion here in All-Star Pro Wrestling, including the Hardcore Championship on 2 occasions. The Television Championship, the Underground Championship currently. This not so lean fighting machine. Ready to open up the show, setting the pace, setting the bar, setting the tone for the evening. And on the go-home edition, PileDriver, heading into Tetsujin, honor before glory, or is it glory before honor? Slowly, confidently, swaggering his way to the ring, Jared, the Abyss, the reigning, defending, undisputed All-Star Pro Wrestling Underground Champion. And that, my friends, is what it's all about.
Introducing the challenger from Huntsville, Alabama, weighing in at 265 pounds, unbreakable Adam Matthews.
The unbreakable, unshakable, #1 contender.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 270 pounds, the All-Star Pro Wrestling Underground Champion, the Villain, Jared.
The champion, focused, determined not to let last week's transgressions transpire here tonight. One last look at the championship, handing it over to the ref. And the #1 contender gonna take a look. And that, my friends, is what it's all about. Let's fucking go. And we underway, wasting no time. Matthews trying to pick up where he left off last week. Champion. Turning the table. In his home turf, still undefeated in his match type. Making a profession out of it, Abyss. Even with the loss last week, you have to expect the champion is the favorite in this contest, working the combination, taking some time to talk some trash in the top heel. Feeling it. But a big counter from the challenger. Combo breaker. And the fists are flying, folks. Chopping away. At the throat with that vicious thumb. And the top heel now with that loaded forearm. Unloading on the challenger. And a hard knee strike right at the head. Gonna bust him open and talking more trash. The champion. Confidence exuding from him in this underground matchup. And a big bill toss. Sid Matthews tumbling down the ringside. The champion. Being a little too aggressive and paying for it, Matthews has defeated the champ once, knows what it takes to get the job done. And having no qualms about having to go to that place. Drop down DDT, turning the tables. Back and forth. Early on, both men busted open in this underground matchup. Barbaric would be an understatement here. And the champion sent packing. The #1 contender in close pursuit, and Matthews now wailing away on the champion. Hoisted up in the fireman's carry, back inside the ring or on the ring, or whatever you want to call it. The back up top, folks. Nice reversal on the reversal. Matthews gonna slap in that submission on that triangle choke, cinched in center of the ring. But Abyss, the champion, showing that championship wherewithal. He's been in this position many a time. Oh, gonna fight through, but Matthews come in hot. Smashing a double leg. The underground champion. Looking to retain here. Hoisted up in the Argentine carry. Hitting the burning hammer. But Matthews refusing to lose. Knows what the stake are the championship implications in this match. Welcome to the show if you're just now joining us. Kicking things off with a title match. Ooh! Setting a rigorous pace here. No love lost between these competitors. Abyss turning the table. And a hard knee to the face to wash it down. That patented vintage UFO slam. Not done yet. Abyss. Oh, cleaning out the clock of Adam Matthews. with that crucifix bomb, and then a low blow to add insult to injury, but not done yet. The champion with a flurry of unanswered offense here. Smelling blood in the water, but maybe taking too much time, or maybe Matthews playing posse, waiting for the right moment, that big back body drop, swinging the momentum of this match back in his favor yet again. And effortlessly tossing a 260-pound plus champion back inside the ring. Matthews lining up and connecting clean with the Claymore. Don't know if he got all of it, but got enough to drop his opponent and soften him up for that crucifix. Crossface. Nowhere to go, but the champion gonna weather the storm. In fact, gonna fight his way free. Those men back to the feet in the abyss with a basement dropkick. Awesome recovery from the underground champion. But Matthews, armed and determined, the #1 contender, perhaps being a little too aggressive there, gonna pay for it. Some unorthodox offense from the champion. Busting out the Muda lock. Shout out to the Japanese legend here in his home state. Delivering the second crucifix powerbomb of the match. And Abyss not done yet. Once again, live in Tokyo, busting out the Muda lock, but taking too much time. And Matthews, with the misdirection, connecting clean with the Claymore. We got a fight on our hands, folks. Matthews back in the submission hold. That crucifix crossface locked in tight. And the champion once again gonna hold on. Matthews teeter on the edge, and a big boot gonna help him down. And a big leg drop. Abyss now turning up the heat. Another UFO slam. And this capacity crowd on their feet. Make it 3 and done. The crucifix delivered, driving Matthews down into the abyss. Just like that, it is all over. Hard hitting, the no nonsense underground champion. Returning the favor, settling the score, getting his win back from last week in a big way. Big KO win. The crucifix powerbomb paying off dividends. Matthews held his own in there, looking good in defeat. Now 1-1 with the champion. You know we got to get that rubber match somewhere down the road. Maybe in the very near future. I don't know. I don't got a magic 8-ball. What I do know, this match, these motherfuckers threw down. The UFO slam, softening the mark. But the crucifix, #3 on the evening. Hand still, hand still, hand still.
ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling Underground Champion, the Villain Jared.
The top heel, holding on to the Underground Championship. increasing the prestige. That belt, one instant classic at a time. Let's keep it moving. Tag team action. Oh, I'm lying. We got a TLC match, y'all. Number one contendership for the Cruiserweight Championship. Sorry, Naga, I couldn't just give it to you, my boy. You gotta earn them shits. You guys from the Apex that earn them shits. We all gotta go down. Let's get into it. DeMarco, Traficante de Muerte, Carlos Cruz, and a rough Playboy Nagasaki. Tables, ladders, and chairs. Determine the number one contender for Kano Dragons Cruiserweight Championship. Let's do it.
The following contest is a fatal four-way tables, ladders, and chairs match. Making his way to the ring from Mexico City, weighing in at 187 pounds, the Falcon, Carlos Cruz.
The Falcon, Carlos Cruz, a former Cruiserweight champion, with an opportunity here tonight, live, to get right back in contention. To get right back to the title. Bump contention. One shot. 4 men. Only one's going to make it to Tetsu Jin. Kando Dragon. I'm sure. Watching this match very closely. Maybe not. He got a big main event tonight. It'll be his coming out party. But he might want to be watching this match and be training at the same time. For one of these men. Coming for that gold, son.
And his opponents, first, representing the Knights of the Round Table from Amsterdam in the Netherlands, weighing in at 165 pounds, the Marco! And representing the Luchadors from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 205 pounds, a Luchador Dad.
The Luchador Dad. Traficante de Muerte, TDM, the Death Dealer. The Lucha Killing Machine of Brutal Lucha. Former tag team champion with an opportunity. And that coveted 205-pound championship. Hey, welcome to the show. If you're just now joining us.
Representing the tribe from Yokohama, Japan, weighing in at 190 pounds, the Rude Pretty Boy.
The hometown hero has arrived, ladies and gentlemen, representing the Young Titans, a former multi-time tag team champion, former Cruiserweight champion here in All-Star Pro Wrestling, the martial artist, formerly known as Kendo. It's your boy, the rough playboy, Nagasaki. You fucking moogoos. Carlos Cruz. DeMarco. Traficante de Muerta. Rough Playboy. Nagasaki. That briefcase suspended above the ring. And just for show, folks, #1 contendership for the Cruiserweight Championship on the line. And this one is going to be fast and furious. These guys are going to be zipping and zawing all over the ring. It's going to be a bling and you might miss something sort of affair here, so try to keep your eyes closed. And I'll try to keep the commentary moving as much as I can. The speed kills. The table, ladders, and chairs breaks you. And already weapons being introduced in the matchup. Cruz with a swinging face buster, dropping DeMarco. De Muerte. Irish flipping in the corner. Cruz, easy pickings, but a traffic jam. Big time tornado DDT. Meanwhile, TDM, giving the business to DeMarco, cannot complete that springboard frog splash, and DeMarco now turning the tide. The Flying Dutchman. And the Falcon, alone in the ring. Snapmare takeover on the Falcon. Cruz. A sharp kick to the back. Wielding that steel chair now. Gonna lay waste to the Flying Dutchman. Oh shit, my Nagasaki getting the party crunk outside the ring. Action going on outside of the ring. TDM busted open. Meanwhile, inside of the ring, Cruz. Oh! Turning his focus to the action outside of the ring. Blindsiding Nagasaki. Introducing the table to the matchup. Getting the fans and attendants happy. And gonna go right through it with the big super kick from TDM. The Death Dealer. Delivering damage. DeMarco. All alone. His side of the ring, he's got an opportunity. But quick, fast, in a hurry, Nagasaki and Cruz inside of the ring, but instead of going for DeMarco, gonna fight each other. Nagasaki finally put a stop to this nonsense. All the way on top, across the ring, on top of the chair. The Death Dealer, once again, delivering devastation. Chair in hand was short-lived. DeMarco now getting some offense in. Damn, Naga going all the way around the block. He was like, you're not about to get away from me. DeMarco and Cruz taking some time to celebrate. Meanwhile, the wise one of the matchup, TDM, scaling the ladder. Taking advantage of the distraction from everybody else. But Nagasaki, I don't know what the hell that was. I know what it was. I don't know why. DeMarco lighting up the ribs of Cruz, getting the guard off so he can complete that roundhouse kick. And the Falcon in big trouble. DeMarco off the ropes with the blockbuster. And the Flying Dutchman now. Ooh, with room to work, but Cruz with that uncanny recovery, firing right back with that swinging face buster. And Naga got the kendo, just like old times. No! And this, for the second time this evening, TDM putting another opponent through a table, and Cruz gonna make the climb. The Falcon going up top. The former Cruiserweight champion looking to seal his destiny and go for it for a second occasion, but TDM gonna play the spoiler. The Death Dealer. The Lucha Killing Machine with the elbow drop. The hard stopper on DeMarco. And a big time stun gun laying out everybody. Cleaning house. TDM. Continuing to dismantle the competition, the Lucha Killing Machine. Proving why they call him that. Drop down DDT, Cruz. Handling some business now. And the Falcon, now the one playing spoiler. DeMarco Harwood. I whoop you! You can count to 1,000. TDM, he's up out of there. Nagasaki making the climb, but Carlos Cruz with the well-timed recovery, knocking that ladder down. Now perched on the apron, ready to strike. Hard knee right to the temple. Naga landed right on that ladder. Cruz, not done yet. Complete shot. And the Falcon going up top. Falcon Arrow. That's what he calls it. Damn, Nagasaki in the ladder. The boy's fucked up, but so ain't Carlos Cruz. The ladder. Being the fifth competitor in this matchup, destroying folks left and right. Over the top of that sunset flip, powerbomb to DeMarco. Out of nowhere with that steel chair. Unprotected shot right to the skull. Cruz back inside the ring, finding himself in a perilous position, but able to fight his way free. TDM. From out of nowhere, sneaking up on Cruz into the face first in that top turnbuckle pad. Beautiful scoop slam with DeMarco. And all the smoke and mirrors gonna make the climb. Meanwhile, Nagasaki gonna allow DeMarco to get the win. And just like that, it is all over. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Nagasaki in cahoots with DeMarco, it seems. Don't listen to me, I'm just talking shit. You got a winner though. The Flying Dutchman making the most out of the opportunity. DeMarco punching his ticket to Tetsu Jin. Got a date with Kando Dragon over that 205-pound championship. Did it all on his own with no Jake King. DeMarco might be coming to his own himself. Let's keep it moving, y'all. Only 4 stars. Y'all was not getting it. But I don't know who is about to get it though. Ladies in action. See, y'all didn't know what it was. I'll say Red Wolves versus Annihilation Society. Y'all might have thought Wyatt Graves and Anderson fighting twice tonight, but they're not. Anyways, yeah, kind of. They are though, but it's a different one. Anyways, yeah, let's go. Ladies in action. Number 1 contendership for the Women's Tag Team Championship on the line. Reagan Anderson, Sylvia Knight. Going 2-on-2. Britt Graves, Dirty Diana.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, the Diamond and the Queen, Silver Knights, the Wolf Pack.
The Diamond and the Queen, Red Wolves running loose on PileDriver. A bunch of extenuating circumstances surrounding this matchup. It was just a week and a half ago that Britt Graves and Reagan Anderson won the opportunity to challenge for the Women's Tag Team Championships. But we all know about the implosion, the explosion. Faction status here in All-Star Pro. Now we got to remedy that. We got to remedy that right now. Let's get into it. The Annihilation Society.
The Psycho Britt Graves and Dirty Diana. Weapons of Mass Destruction.
The Annihilation Society. A little under 2 weeks ago, a bomb was dropped to turn the wrestling world on its ear. And in the ashes of that rose the Annihilation Society. Now on the women's side, Dirty Diana, Psycho, Britt Graves, ready to stake their claim for the Women's Tag Team Championships. We got Sylvia Knight and Dirty Diana kicking this thing off. Season 3, Episode 8, Thursday Night PileDriver, the Go Home Edition. Before Tetsu Jin and Dirty D wasted no time, the former Women's World Champion. The co-main event of the All-Star Classic has been operating at the top level here in this company. Her entire time on the roster, Naito coming in hot, making a return recently. After seeing some success in Season 2, back early on in Season 3 for the whole ride, ready to get into some business in the Texas native. With a big right hand, knowing this is a big opportunity. Rolling out the ringside, taking advantage of the no disqualification stipulation. She was like, no, I don't even need it. You just stop you in your guts anyway. Big reversal. Dirty D with a big spear. Irish whip. Nice reversal by Knight. Ooh, nice fake out. But a reversal into the spear. Diana. Trying to make her way to Tetsu Jin, trying to add some legitimacy to the already legitimate Annihilation Society. But stepping in on no notice, the Savage Queen. Coming in there, not just hanging in there, but showing up and showing out. Against one of the top talent here in All-Star Pro. Tag is made. Anderson, the championship pedigree, stepping into the ring. She's had a busy week, ladies and gentlemen. Monday, going head-to-head with Taryn Williams in a banger of a match. Just last night, going to war in the tournament, and not here tonight. And still Still might be going under the Tetsujin. Talk about a workhorse. Look no further, and Anderson look like she'll be hitting the gym. Coming in here looking trim and lean. Tag is made, cutting off the ring. Brilliant tag team wrestling on display. From the Red Wolves, cutting off the ring, isolating Dirty Diana. Graves hasn't even been in the ring yet. Irish flipping in the corner. Dirty Diana trying to fight her way free out of enemy territory and getting worked over in the corner. The Red Wolves doing what they do best. Microphone in hand. The Savage Queen trying to get an interview, trying to get a word or two from Dirty Diana.
There's the tag.
Diana finally out to make the tag. In comes the Psycho, Britt Graves, the North Carolina native. As tough as they come, the former Fight Night champion. Ooh, gonna eat a boot right to the face. The Savage Queen into the cover. And Dirty D with a quick recovery, able to save this matchup. Damn, Savage Queen getting savage with it, keeping the pressure on, into the ropes, getting some momentum, driving the knee right to the face. Going up top now, Knight. No relation to Alex. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? Tag is made. Dirty Diana in with the monkey flip. And the hot tag. Here comes the Diamond, Reagan Anderson. Longtime rivals with Dirty Diana anyways. These two top part of the main event scene on Monday Night Havoc. He's been awarded several times over recent weeks. And now that bad blood boiling over to the tag division. This all revolves around who is the rightful #1 contender. Is it Graves? Or is it Anderson? Yes, friends. Tag team wrestling indeed. The ladies always deliver. Big spear once again. Dirty D landed on real thick. Working the ribs, working the midsection, Irish whip. Big reversal. Anderson. Absolutely manipulating her opponent, but Dirty Diana with the well-timed reversal. And Anderson with a reversal on the reversal. And Dirty D with a reversal on the reversal on the reversal. Ah. Nobody able to gain the advantage. At least not yet. Graves checking back in on some tag team action and whipped the scissors kick, did not get all of it. Henderson with a quick recovery. Irish whip, reversal. Leapfrog over the top. And the kitchen sink, sending Graves head over heels. A little chicanery going on, I see. I see y'all over there. Greg and Anderson. Hard knee strike right in the face. But a big elbow to the face, reversal by Graves. Setting up for something big, the Psycho. Beautiful disaster kick into the cover. Center of the ring. Holding good for the count of 1. Nobody home on the stall, but Graves still with the advantage, rolling into the neck breaker. Ooh, working the combination into the stun gun. down at ringside. That stop sign looming, and you know these wrestlers. Oh shit! Big time, you're not. You're right on top of that exposed stop sign. Speaking of, Anderson turning up the heat. Against former ally turned adversary, Britt Graves. We all knew since the announcement, since the inception, the Annihilation Society, he would be in direct conflict with the Red Wolves. I'd imagine indefinitely Anderson with that kendo stick trying to go to work, but Britt Graves with the fancy footwork avoiding disaster. Graves rolling back inside of the ring, rolling back outside of the ring. So I told you that stop sign. Oh! Wrestlers, there's something about them. A shiny object, they can't ignore it. Like, hey, let me go get that real quick. As Briggs. A little confusion in translation there, but Anderson coming out on top. Anderson, who's taking out Diana? Now the Red Wolves standing tall. Anderson going up top. Laying in weight, delivering the drop kick from 15 feet in the air. Bringing Anderson to Diamond, the championship pedigree. On a quest to add one more piece of gold to the already impressive resume. Using the steel steps to advantage mercilessly. Working over Britt Graves in the corner. In this new, trim, lean Reagan Anderson. Perhaps even meaner than the last time we saw her. Goddamn, Reagan, why are you doing this? Graves able to stop the bleeding and delivering a big spear. How you like me now? Instead of making the tag, Graves gonna turn her attention that night out there on the apron, and the distraction gonna cost her big time. Anderson damn near going coast to coast with that springboard leg drop into the cover to advance the Tetsuji. Working the combination, the big discus clothesline, taking down Graves. The tag is made. Knight checking back to the matchup. This chick was some serious working. I appreciate it. Thank you for checking in. Welcome to the show. Graves coming back to life, working the combination, dropping Knight in place. Gonna make the tag. Dirty Diana. Also a little worse for wear, but not nearly as in bad a shape as the Graves has got to be in. And the Savage Queen, smelling blood in the water, delivering a big time crucifix powerbomb. Combo breaker by Diana. Diana now returning to the favor with the powerbomb of very own. Let's go. Dueling powerbombs. Diana now into the cover. Only good for the counter too. Telling y'all, the women always bring it. Diana taking advantage of some liberties, opportunities being presented. She's gonna take them, folks. They don't call her dirty for no reason. The baddie from Baton Rouge got microphone in hand. Oh, snap. Could throw it right in the face of an already damn near incapacitated Sylvia Knight. Into the corner. Nice reversal. The Savage Queen. trying to make something happen, but Dirty Diana once again, ooh, turning the tables, drawing blood, and then trying to exacerbate the situation with a series of headbutts. And once again, when it's down to the wire, when the chips are down, Sylvia Knight coming out with that very well timed, crucial, critical counter. Knight with the capo kick into the cover. With the #1 contendership on the line. And Graves, though, turning the tables, but the top rope springboard moonsault is money. And Knight gonna make the tag. Reagan Anderson locked in, lined up a longtime rival. But like I said, longtime rival. These two know each other so well. You see it right there, reversal upon reversal, and nobody still with the advantage. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Diana with those trapped Muay Thai knee strikes. And another reversal. Reagan Anderson. And another reversal by Anderson. Working the combination right in the face of Graves. Anderson. Ooh, takes some time before delivering the cannonball. Irish whip into the corner. Tag is made. Anderson. Rolling. Knight stomping. And Knight doing some furniture shopping underneath the ring, making the fans and attendants happy, introducing another table to this matchup. Dirty Diana with the reversal. Making her way back inside the ring. Maybe not, instead going up top. Dirty D connecting with a drop kick from 15 feet in the air. Through to the midsection, got her opponent stuffed, delivering, taking no from another longtime rival, reigning women's champion, Kelly Rage with that California driver, PileDriver. And then the power bomb. Hold that down. Dirty Diana with a second wind, it seems. The Knight, bloody, battered, walking down the former women's champion and continuing to bring the heat, continuing to apply the pressure. Sylvia Knight, the Savage Queen, setting the table, breaking the table down. Playing to the crowd, don't get caught slipping. Dirty Diana with the roll-up, looking to advance. And just like that, it is all over. I told you not to get caught slipping. A poorly timed taunt costing the Red Wolves the Annihilation Society further solidifying their dominance here in All-Star Pro Wrestling. They might all four be walking out of Tetsuji with gold. Very damn possible, ladies and gentlemen. a group established less than 2 weeks ago with core members of the roster threatening to take some shit hostage.
Here are your winners, the Psycho Prince Graves and Dirty Diana, weapons of mass destruction.
He just said it, folks. Weapons of mass destruction, the Annihilation Society, the Psycho Brick Graves, Dirty Diana, 5 stars. And they got a date with the women's tag team champions instant lunch this Saturday at Tetsujin with the titles on the line. And you definitely do not want to miss that one. But also one you want to look out for, Roscoe Wallace making his return last week in the Apex tournament. If you thought this kid was on fire in season 2, he started off 3-0 in one damn night, and he already punched his ticket to Tetsujin. Let's get into it. Roscoe Wallace, Jimmy Kane, one-on-one.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 222 pounds, the Prodigy.
It's showtime. The Prodigy, the Prince, Roscoe Wallace. Part of the New Blood, joining us in season 2. Made a little bit of headway, had some moments, made some moves. He took a little bit of time to debut with us in season 3, polishing his craft and re-emerging in the Apex tournament. 3-0 in one night. Now ready, headed into Tetsujin. Oh, you out, bro? Hey, I appreciate you stepping in, bro. Thank you for the support. I know it's late.
From Asgard, weighing in at 226 pounds, Punk Jimmy Kane.
The Prince of Punk. The only one. The one and only. Jimmy Kane. The lone crossover from DSW. Making some big moments in a short time here in All-Star Pro Wrestling. From clashing, the Abyss, and underground competition. It's going head-to-head, rubbing shoulders with some of the top names at Fight Night and PileDriver have to offer. Kane on the verge of a big breakout, folks, and keep an eye on him. The residential rocker, Prince of Punk, the one and only, the only one. Jimmy Kane. Roscoe Wallace, Jimmy Kane, one-on-one action, and we underway. Both men are riding a wave of momentum into this matchup. Wallace already locked in for that triple threat three-way dance. The finals of the Apex tournament live at Tetsujin this Saturday night. Kane not on the card as of yet. Also, the card isn't 100%. A strong performance here tonight. Better get a win. Might have some sway on that decision. Kane powering through on the Fight Night winner of the Apex tournament, winner of the Fight Night bracket, I should say. Locked back in that collar and elbow tie-up. Some chain wrestling going on here. Vying for positioning. Wallace cranking the arm. Still in the filling out process here. And I believe this is the first time these two individuals crossing paths. Wallace, of course, taking a long hiatus. Taking about 8 weeks to rejoin us back in season 2. Or season 3, rather. But you can see the obvious increase in skill of this young man right here. Kane. Coming in a man on a mission, the acquisition of DSW. Kane reaping all the benefits with the prominent position here on PileDriver. And delivering week in and week out ungodly performances. A man of his age. With the gas tank, the stamina, and the skill level, standing, shooting, star press. This match spilling down the ringside. Wallace and Kane fighting like this is a PLE championship matchup. Short kick to the ribs. Kane trying to do some damage. So Kane jumped right in the deep end. Straight to the main roster, no fight night involved, more or less. Entering in the PileDriver bracket of the Apex tournament. Quoted as saying Roscoe took the easy road, which I wouldn't say that at all. Very stellar competition in all 3 brackets. Kane whipping the enziguri and landed right behind the ear. Wallace seemingly in trouble. Kane ready to take the sky. The Prince of Punk whipping the elbow drop. And Roscoe Wallace, the prodigy. Ooh, turning the table. A couple of knife-edge chops. Continuing to assault Kane. Nonchalant pin. Not only the skill level increased, but the confidence, bordering on cockiness, that we've been seeing from Wallace since his return. I mean, I know it's only been a week, but he has to have 3 matches in a week. And the kid seeming awfully cocky. Same. Kane trying to go coast to coast on the springboard. Cannot clear the distance. Roscoe Wallace going to pick up the scraps. Northern Lights suplex. Trying to continue to build that momentum into Tetsuji, flipping DDT. Going all the way upstairs. The prodigy. Hey, welcome to the show, Casey. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate the support. Kicking his opponent off. Jimmy Kane standing, shooting, star press. Once again is money. Kane out to make a statement here tonight. Lined up in the corner, praying to the Punk gods. Kane delivering a super kick. Right in the mush, crawling into the cover. Trying to slurp up a slice of humble pie. But Kane still fired up. He's feeling it. Irish whip into the ropes. Drop it down underneath. And the big Hurricane Ronnie, yes indeed, my friends. I could definitely stand to see these two fight forever. Kane perched on the middle rope. Ready to strike with the Meteora. Taken down. Roscoe Wallace, Jimmy Kane now. With a big reversal and a drop kick right in the temple. Wallace into the cover, feet on the ropes. What did I tell you? His new attitude. Roscoe Wallace has been showing off lately, folks. The prodigy, knowing how good he is and delivering on a whole nother level. Okay, so first things first, if you want to join, Thank you. Thanks, bro. Yes, help me out here. Kane trying to fight his way free, creating some separation. Big combination, Jimmy Kane rocking Roscoe Wallace and the Prodigy. Seemingly learning another lesson. Turn the tables, big back body drop. Kane trying to roll out the ringside, but getting no quarter at all from Showtime. Wallace delivering not one, not two, but three rolling German suplexes. Yeah, unfortunately, we're on, because, you know, they don't got cross-platform community creation, so I'm only able to download your CAWs from PS4, or, I'm sorry, PS5 and Xbox SNES. Rolling back inside the ring, Roscoe Wallace taking some time to celebrate. Warning from the referee, and Kane gonna beat the 10 count. Yeah, man, I know, they did us dirty. Oh shit, Kane got a secret. They did us dirty, man, because this is the first year they've done it like this. Before it was cross-platform, but yeah. And just like that, it is all over. Roscoe Wallace heading in to Tetsujin on a clean 4-0 in less than 1 week's time, less than 2 weeks' time. Set to face off with Ronin Reaper, the Little Devil, in the finals of the Apex tournament in just 2 days' time. It goes down, ladies and gentlemen. And the Prodigy, from the Prince to Showtime, building even more momentum heading into the big show. Kane, don't be sleeping on Jimmy Kane. Also one to watch here in season 3. I expect big moments from both men. And I expect this ain't the last clash you see between the two of them. Fight night shit. Oh, Kane got caught slipping with the taunt too, huh? I see.
Here is your winner, the Prodigy.
Exuding confidence and backing it up, Roscoe Wallace. Damn, 4.5, I see you. Let's go. Said he's ready for you, Ronin and Little Devil. Speaking of Ronin, time to go to war. Man of 1,000 hoes, Jindrak, going head to head. The former classic heavyweight champion of the world, Ronin Reaper, the Omega. Man, I'm telling you, I know.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Punjab, India, weighing in at 235 pounds, Jindrak Bishop, the man of 1,000 holds.
The Punjab native wrestled all over the world, from India Korea, Japan, China, Australia, mainland Europe, UK, Canada, Mexico, you name it. Now here in the States, trained by none other. Classic heavyweight champion of the world, Cold Steel, Jindrak, meshing a little something from each and every one of those territories, creating his own style. Man of 1,000 holds with that deep arsenal, making it all the way to the finals in the Fight Night bracket of the Apex tournament. We're just one match away, and he could have been facing this man this Saturday. Bars. Being accompanied to the ring by the enforcer, Tyler Nelson.
Representing the Order from your darkest fears. Weighing in at 228 pounds, the Omega!
The enforcer, Tyler Nelson. Accompanying Season 2 Rookie of the Year, two-time Grand Prix champion, former Classic Heavyweight champion of the world, the winner of the PileDriver bracket of the Apex tournament, the Omega, Ronin Reaper. Don't act like you don't know who Tyler Nelson is, man. Jindrak, Ronin Reaper. One-on-one action and we underway. And Jindrak still feeling bitter about that defeat in the Apex tournament, making it all the way to the end. Crashing and burning. Against Roscoe Wallace nonetheless. The last guy we see come out. See how it's all interwoven? Very scientifically put this card together. To maximize the maximumness of the maximums combined. Jindrak with that deep arsenal, that deep gas tank, ready to take Ronin Reaper to the absolute limit. The PileDriver original, one of the pillars. I'm sorry, Fight Night original, one of the pillars of the Land of Opportunity. Jindrak bashed him, making the blue brand his home, branching out here on the Japan tour, in the city where he cut his teeth as a up-and-comer, now back to show off those skills. On a world-class elite level, Ronin Reaper. Seeing much success on Havoc and on PileDriver. Running through the Japan Tour in Season 2. En route to 2 very successful reigns at the Grand Prix Championship. And of course, a run with the Classic Heavyweight Championship of the World. Main event in night 1 of the All-Star Classic alongside Rob Anderson in a banger. Still operating at the highest level in the game. Reaper once again finding himself in a position to ascend right back to the top of the mountain. The big win in the Apex tournament, going a clean 3-0 against some of the top competition Thursday night has to offer. Now we're just 2 nights away, and one of his competitors picking up a win immediately before him. The pressure is on for the leader of the Order. Jindrak coming in hot, mixing up the offense, keeping his opponent guessing, going all the way up top. And the 630 splash connecting clean. Big money for Basham into the cover. for the win. Only good for the count of 2. That is correct, my friend. Yes, indeed. That's why it took me so long to get this card done today. I spent the day updating the roster and making sure everybody's updates were, well, up to date. Fun, highly intended. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that. Don't leave because I said that. Listen, what I'm about to leave right now. Shit. I'm talking shit. Ronan Reaper, the Omega, rolling the dice, dragging Jindrak through hell right now. No doubt trying to send a message to Lil, thank you. To Lil Devil and Roscoe Wallace. He's going home with the trophy, folks. Irish whip into the barricade. And Jindrak gonna beat the 10 count. But fortunately for everyone, this match is scheduled for a 20 count. What up? Haha! He had to fix it, man. And the Enforcer doing his business. Allowing Ronan Reaper valuable time to recover. And Anaconda Vice cinched in tight, but no submission. Jindrak gonna hold on. Reaper with the moonsault, big money. He said, I got a deep arsenal too. Digging deep, busting out moves we don't see him do very often. Reaper. Lined up, ready for that 3-way dance to crown the Apex champion. Dice reversal. Getting in deep water here, folks. Reaper on the end of a hot run, actually, riding some serious momentum in here. Gotta say, including the tournament, I'm pretty sure my man's was running like 5, 6 in a row right now. Something crazy. The claw hold cinched in. Jindrak feeling that cranium crush. Gonna have to fight back if he wants free. Oh, reversal, all the reversal. The enziguri connecting, and Jindrak dragging Reaper to the center of the ring. Boot to the midsection, got his opponent's stuff on the shoulder. Single-handed Yakuza cutter, the man of 1,000 holds. Bash him into the cover. Bash him going up top. Bashing him with the double foot stomp, that coup de grace from all the way up top. Close near fall. Ronan Reaper rolling out the ringside. And there to recover. Jindrak giving him no quarter. Right back on top of him. But his aggression coming back to haunt him now. Reaper with a well-timed reversal. Elbows to the midsection, gonna create some space, but Jindrak with the reversal, drop down, DDT. And a Fisherman Buster, hold that down. Back inside the ring, the man of 1,000 holds. Jindrak with the advantage. The Punjab Tiger lined up, ready to strike. Oh, the swinging TKO. Jindrak, nonchalant pin for the win. Only good for the count of 2. Man, you should have hooked the leg. My man's ain't going out like that. Swanton bomb. Jindrak take it to the sky one time too many. Gonna pay for it. Reaper now rolling up for the win. Henry to the Sujin. Only good for 2. Big combination. Runner Reaper flipping and flying all across the ring, directly into the ground and pound. And a stomp to wash it down. Omega. Oh, but Jindrak with a well-timed reversal. Jindrak now. Here's the host spot with the opportunity. Got his opponent stumped. Hoisted up on the shoulder. Single arm. Yakuza cutter. Into the cover. Jindrak for the win. And just like that, it is all over. Got to be a bittersweet win for Jindrak, knowing he could take down one of the finalists of the Apex tournament. And perhaps had he been in the other bracket, he might have been one of the finalists. But we will never know. Big win here tonight. It's Saturday, what you need to focus on. Get your ass in that damn performance center. And this match really was back and forth. These two dudes was getting it. Fired up. Reaper. Gonna have a little less than 48 hours to recover for the big match. Jindrak still not tentatively not scheduled to appear in the card. That don't mean we won't see him there though. I don't know what's going on yet. I'll sit down and make the card tonight, baby. Had to get results from the night before I could finish the card. You know what I'm saying? But congratulations to Jindrak. Welcome back to All-Star Pro. Four stars. Out to get some revenge for the boss from last week's vicious, brutal, undoubtedly felonious attack on our hero, War and Peace. Reese the Destroyer, stepping across party lines, coming on over to PileDriver to go one-on-one. National Heavyweight Champion, the Dog, the Architect of Annihilation, Rob Anderson. Let's do it.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from El Dorado, weighing in at 269 pounds, Reese the Destroyer.
Oh shit, I was muted the whole time. My bad, y'all. Yeah, Reese the Destroyer about to take down Annihilation Society. He ain't fucking around no more. National Heavyweight Champion in the building. The man from all the way from the city by the bay, the Dog.
And his opponent, representing Weapons of Mass Destruction from Oakland, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, the All-Star Pro Wrestling National Heavyweight Champion, Rob Anderson, the Dog.
He's the Hawaiian Lion. That's his mane. Duh. Rob Anderson, the Dog, with that championship pedigree. Two-time and inaugural Classic Heavyweight Champion, the reigning undisputed National Heavyweight Champion, Anderson, a mainstay staple of the main event scene here on PileDriver. Joining forces with Jack Graves, creating the Annihilation Society, a ready-made main event stable, threatening the livelihood of all on the roster. Y'all gotta take these fools down. Reese the Destroyer, Rob Anderson, one-on-one, and we underway. And the belly top. The Dog starting off slow here tonight, treading carefully. His first meeting with the Destroyer, the architect of Annihilation. Reigning champion here on PileDriver should be showing no fear, no hesitation. Graves nowhere in sight except for the main event, or pardon me, for the co-main event tonight. Anderson set to go it alone. Ooh, and the big roundhouse dropping Reese. Anderson hammering away, trying to keep the Destroyer grounded. Nice counter. Reese snatched a double leg, stacking his opponent, looking for the early win here. Anderson able to kick free at the count of two, kicking his opponent off. Anderson now. Trying to walk Reese to the corner, but Reese having other ideas, rocking the combination and deep digging side suplex. Reese firing up. The powerhouse unleashing here tonight in Tokyo, ladies and gentlemen. Reese came to eat. After that vicious assault last week, I was forced to sit out a couple of weeks. I'm going to be forced to miss out on this weekend's PLE. Finding a value replacement. Reese the Destroyer stepping in on my behalf, in my steed, if you will. Vowing to tear down the Annihilation Society from its core. First gonna take down the Dog, then has a sight set on longtime rival Jack Graves. The one fight at a time, Anderson. Keeping the pressure on. Keeping Reese grounded. Reese firing back. Snatching the single leg. The Hawaiian Lion. Trying to power his way through this matchup with Anderson. With that highly polished, honed-in skill set. Ready for any occasion, top rope, shooting star press from 15 feet in the air, connecting clean. Reese might be hurt. Anderson trying to ensure that he is. Got that kendo stick. Swinging away, trying to wear out the destroyer. Reese turning the tide. Now he's got the kendo stick, breaking it in one shot over the head of the dog. But the Cerebrus firing right back with a knee shot. Like a hot knife through butter, Rob Anderson. Once again, smothering the destroyer with offense. Keeping Reese grounded, trying to keep it away from that power base. And Anderson doing a good job playing stick and move. Back inside the ring, Rob Anderson. Once again, smothering, stifling. The national heavyweight champion. After the trash can shot into the cover for the win, Reese saying hell no. But Anderson taking too long. The destroyer recovering just in the nick of time. Reese with a big time spine buster. Spine on the pine. Reese delivering destruction with that kick into the face for the win. Only good for count of two. In this capacity crowd, on their feet, sounding off for these two All-Stars. Symphony of Destruction. Into the cover. Reese for the win. And just like that, it is not over. Anderson surviving the destroyer's best shot, still continuing to fight. Reese trying to pick up anything he can, but Anderson firing back. The Cerebrus. Oh shit, Reese. Vintage destruction. Calling for it one more time, the Hawaiian Lion. Redeeming that pound of flesh with the Symphony of Destruction for the second time this evening for the win. Hook the outside leg, and just like that, it is all over. What a fight. The one-sided bad blood. I don't think Anderson knew what was coming his way. Reese's Pieces representing here on PileDriver. I'm weak as fuck. I'm weak as fuck.
Here is your winner, Reese Destroyer.
Reese the Destroyer came here to go to war tonight, taking down the national champion in non-title action. And you gotta think, you gotta wonder, perhaps maybe this might be triggering some type of title match in the PLE. Mayhaps. We'll have to see what's up. Ladies in action. It's going down. Long-time rivals once again, but this time here in the Giants' hometown. Let's do it up. Amaya Bryant, Akira Tanaka, one-on-one. A star has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. Representing the faces of fear. The two-time and longest reigning Classic Women's Champion in company history. The former Fight Night Women's Champion. The #1 contender for the Classic Championship.
Scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, representing the Faces of Fear. From Los Angeles, California, Amaya the Blueprince Bryant.
The definition of greatness, dominance on another level. The Blueprint, Amaya Bryant.
And her opponent, representing the Fallen, from Barcelona, Spain, the Demon, Akira Tanaka.
From Barcelona, Spain, by way of Tokyo. Nonetheless, Akira Tanaka, one half of the inaugural Women's Tag Team Champions, the Fallen, the Demon, the badass powerhouse, ready to bring the fight and the situation. The long-time rivalry, the bad blood between the Fallen and the Faces of Fear falling out again here tonight. Matter of fact, it was Bailey Nelson that eliminated the Shocker first round just last night in the Apex tournament over Angel Bryant. Fast forward 24 hours later, and the tag partners on the other side are going at it. Amaya Bryant, Akira Tanaka, one-on-one. We are on the way. The powerhouse Tanaka having a rare win over Bryan in tag team competition. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the show. Not so much In singles competition with Amaya Bryant with the impeccable winning percentage, only dropping 2 singles matches via pinfall in her entirety here in All-Star Pro Wrestling. The woman's an absolute maniac when it comes to wrestling. A genius, if you will. Oh, thank you. Just wait till you see the other stuff. No, I'm playing. Amaya Bryant, the blueprint, trying to keep the pressure on. But Tanaka, the powerhouse, trying to fight her way free. Referee going to step in to separate these two. And Bryant, the #1 contender for the Women's Classic Championship, undoubtedly fired up here tonight. Not only trying to send a message to the champion, but also to all other competitors. Whitney Winters with the shock of the century, shock of the season, taking down Bryant. Last month, the last man standing. Over the past 4 weeks, Winters, no doubt, been looking over her shoulder, wondering if she's in over her head with this incredible, dynamic women's division here in All-Star Pro Wrestling. Literally walking in up the street, the arena, yes. I make all the stuff, arenas and titles and all that jazz. Not all the wrestlers though. A lot of wrestlers from, everyone else. Tanaka firing back. And a win here tonight will separate the tag team competitor and solidify her as a serious threat in the singles division. She's got the tools, now with the opportunity to bring the fight to arguably the people's champion, the blueprint, the architect, Amaya Bryant, working the combination, hoisted up in the fireman's carry. Bryant. Oh, swinging knee face buster. And Tanaka busted open. Bryant with acrobatics all the way up top, missing with the moonsault. And Tanaka gonna pick up the scraps. The powerhouse unleashing Akira Tanaka with the deadlift military press, showing off to all 4 sides before dropping her face first on that hard, unforgiving arena floor. Stomping away. Tanaka with daylight. She's got room to work, folks. Oh, and the Dominator. Absolutely savaging the former champion. And Bryant locked in for that title matchup in just 2 days' time. Cannot be risking injury. Fighting outside of the ring with an unpredictable powerhouse such as Akira Tanaka. Tanaka back inside of the ring. Holding the high ground, taking some time to taunt her opponent, to soak it all in. Oh, shit! And the count-out victory. I thought it was set to standard. Oh, I know what happened. That's why she lost, because you wasn't there supporting her. Where the hell were you at? See? Shaking my head at you. You saw me, you shaking your head. I'm shaking my head at you. That means that both members of the Fallen have beat both members of the Face of Fear this week. What are we doing here, people? You don't want none. But what we do want is this match right here. Triple Daniel going head-to-head with Jack Graves. Coach Steele as a special guest referee. Oh, that's right. He's going to get a bird's-eye view at one of these two competitors who may very well be facing off with him this Saturday at Tetsugen with the title on the line. We ain't playing with y'all, man. This co-main event brought to you in part by Big Slam Energy Drink. Go big, slam harder. The champion, ladies and gentlemen, is in the building.
The following contest is a special referee match. Please welcome the special referee for this match, the professional Cold Steel.
The Steel City Assassin on officiating duties for this co-main event contest. He just finished up his 8-hour referee workshop just this afternoon and got a certificate. Cold Steel, ready to call this one down the middle. Ladies and gentlemen, the classic heavyweight champion of the world, the Steel City Assassin, the professional, Cold Steel. Hey man, he finished his workshop. He's official. He's got his instructions. He's gonna call it down the middle.
And the participants, first, from the Virgin Islands, weighing in at 250 pounds, The Voice Daniel!
The Voice has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. The two-time hardcore champion here in All-Star Pro Wrestling. Longest reigning, in fact. Mr. Sunshine himself, Triple Daniel. Of SWF fame. Coming in this matchup with mucho momentum, man. Been picking up big wins over some big names left and right, including head up to a win over the current classic heavyweight champion of the world, Cold Steel, just 7 days ago. Now here tonight with a prominent position, with an opportunity to lock in at Tetsugen next time, the title on the line. However,
And his opponent, representing Weapons of Mass Destruction from North Carolina, weighing in at 240 pounds, the Action Champion, the Assassin, Jack Graves!
the Hellraiser has arrived. The Gravedigger, Mr. 187, representing the Annihilation Society, the reigning, undisputed Fight Night Champion. Jack Graves. Graves, I shit you not, coming to this matchup clean 10-1, almost clean. 10-1 on the season. I'm not making this shit up. His one sole loss coming at the hands of your boy War and Peace. But that's a different conversation for a different day. Ladies and gentlemen, Triple Daniel, Jack Graves, one-on-one. Both men surging in this matchup on a wave of momentum. Confidence exuding. And the champion playing official in this matchup, getting a bird's eye view against his next competitor at the PLE. Daniels trying to keep Graves grounded, nonchalant pin, good for the 2 count, following the springboard splash. And the voice now unloading with the combination. Nice Hurricane Rana catching Graves off balance. Nice swinging with the shoulder tackle into the cover. Daniel. Nice 2 count once again. Bringing the heat. Sling blade from out of nowhere. Not done yet. Transitioning into the basement dropkick. Jack Graves, the assassin, missing the mark with his springboard, but taking control outside of the ring, snatching the single leg, cranking in that submission hold. Graves. This season alone has pride in that Fight Night Championship out of the death grip of Mean Mike Shields. Has went on to defend that said championship consecutive 5 times. Not only that, but also, and including, pulling double duty for the first 3 weeks of the season on Fight Night and PileDriver, wrecking everything in sight. This juggernaut of the square circle, seemingly nearly unstoppable. Oh, no problem with you. I got you. That's how I do my update. I always try to make sure my updates are done before, before I start booking my show for the night. I always do my updates anyways and shit. I try to. Before I start booking. Big time stomp out of the corner, Graves. Triple Daniel fighting free. Daniel with the short throat thrust. And a bill toss, bringing the fight straight to the assassin. Rolling out of the ring. Giving no rest to Captain Jack. Triple Daniel assaulting the Fight Night champion. Working the combination. Graves had to put the brakes on. Graves now trying to return the favor. Now stuffing the voice. And a big lung blower. Graves pissed off. Chopping away. Oh, he got the shovel. He got the shovel. Graves ready to bury another opponent in the graveyard. But the voice sounding off, still in position to count the cover. Solid 2 count. And the pop-up Samoan drop. Triple Daniel lined up in the corner, ready to strike. He's calling for it, connecting with the Claymore. Into the cover. Triple Daniel for the win. Graves able to kick out at 2. And Daniel not done yet. And the axe kick. Putting his opponent back down, right back into the cover. And another near fall. Daniel continuing to keep the pressure on Graves. Daniel with the F10 into the cover for the win. And another near fall. Jack Graves refusing to lose here tonight. And Triple Daniel coming unglued. Frustration obviously setting in. The voice unloaded the heavy artillery. And still, Jack Graves continues to rise. Oh shit, the hockey stick now. Off the springboard, the cross-body, Graves now back in the driver's seat. Nice dragon screw reversal. Nice reversal on the reversal. Graves. What's he doing? He's reaching for something, I don't know. Missed with the roundhouse. Gonna get caught by the pounce. Triple Daniel came to make a statement tonight to anybody that will listen to the voice. He ain't here for no part-time shenanigans. He's here to bring the business. Little indecision there going to cost him, allowing valuable time for Graves to recover. Hoisted up, Graves with a swinging knee, face buster directly into that patented anaconda vice that we see him put so many down with over the weeks. Graves not gonna make Daniel tap. We got a fight in our hands, folks. This is the co-main event of the evening. Daniel firing back with an X Factor. With hockey stick in hand once again, breaking it. Over Mr. Motherfucker into the cover. Jack Graves for the win. And just like that, it is all over. Triple Daniel punching his ticket to Tetsu Jin. Holy mackerel. What a matchup. Oh, everybody want to leave now? Y'all bogus as fuck. Graves once again. Daniel, I should say, once again, defying the odds. Shutting up the naysayers and firmly establishing himself as the #1 contender for the Classic Heavyweight Championship of the world. Set to go one-on-one now with Cold Steel for the Classic Championship this Saturday at Tetsu Jin.
Here is your The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Spitfire Warriors from Kansas City, Kansas, weighing in at 202 pounds, the ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling Cruiserweight Champion and one half of the ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling World Tag Team Champions, the Dragon!
God damn it. I just gave Kendall the big props too. I only got one question for you. Are you ready? Are you ready for some real fight shit? Because this man is a professional wrestler fighting out of Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 235 pounds, representing the Red Wolves, the former ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling Grand Prix champion, the former Fight Night champion, the former National Heavyweight champion, former Classic Heavyweight Champion of the world, and the reigning, undisputed Classic Tag Team Champion of the world, Buster, the Enforcer, Grand Slam Anderson.
At 235 pounds, one half of the ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling Classic Tag Team Champions, the Enforcer, Buster Anderson.
The first man, or second man rather, to achieve Grand Slam status in this company. Grand Slam Anderson, the Enforcer, with the championship pedigree, a mainstay of the main event scene here on PileDriver. Once again, set to close the show that he calls home with a cooler full, cherry bounce big slams. Anderson, ready to exact the pound of flesh. They say revenge is a dish best served cold. And it was a bit over a month ago that Kando Dragon cost Buster a one-on-one matchup against Kabuki. Buster has not forgotten about that, biding his time, waiting for the perfect opportunity. Tonight is that night. Here in the main event of the go-home show, now with both men holding tag team gold. A preview, a small sample. Battle of the Brand season is upon us, folks. Champion versus champion, a main event dripped in gold. Both men operating on an extremely high level. Both men poised to break out here in season 3. And who knows? It could be the Dragon versus the Wolves at Battle of the Brands. But we'll burn that bridge when we come to it, folks. It's main event time here in Tokyo. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, one half of the reigning Classic Tag Team Champions of the world. The Enforcer, Buster, Grand Slam Anderson. Kendo Dragon, Buster Anderson. One-on-one action, and we underway. Anderson straight out the gate, dropping Kendo with the spear. In the championship pedigree, both of these men with rich family legacies in this business. Kendo, of course, the prodigy, the progeny of the OG, the Kabuki Dragon, the father-son duo claiming the tag team championships, and with Kabuki in the renaissance of his career, and Kendo, arguably, just moving into his prime, the stage is set. Meanwhile, the Andersons, we all know about their lineage. Buster, Sister Reagan, Cousin Rob, and I'm sure Christmas at Big Mama Anderson's house. They got a whole bedroom dedicated to championship accolades, folks. And Buster coming in hot, trying to stir up the young dragon. But the quick movement, cruiserweight champion with the bottom rope springboard moves all connected, and Kendo Dragon is feeling it, folks. And the classic tag champ. Kendo 2 belts with the big chop, dropping Anderson in place with a quick kick reversal to the head. Buster Anderson taking charge with the sling blade, transitioning into the basement drop kick right to the temple. Anderson ready to take a walk. The Enforcer now back in the main event. After several weeks of mixing it up in the tag team division, from Buster 2 belts to Grand Slam Anderson, this man has spent nearly 90% of his time here on the All-Star Pro Wrestling roster as the champion, showing no signs of slowing his already Hall of Fame worthy career. Buster Anderson, at this point, just padding the numbers, but still operating with peak efficiency, with proficiency. Dropping the young dragon down with the brain buster, but do not get it twisted. Kendo Dragon, lovingly referred to as the comeback kid for a very good reason. We've seen this individual snatches away from the clutches of defeat time and time again. That devastating spinning back fist now firmly imprinted in his arsenal, and an array of submission holds. Kendo Dragon is a force to be reckoned with, but right now falling victim to that vertebra breaker. Buster Anderson now, the Enforcer, trying to get back to his winning ways after an upset. Shocking elimination in the Apex tournament. The classic tag team champion known for his singles wrestling prowess. Ooh, ducking underneath the back fist, drawing Kendo all the way in and whipping him into that crossface, forcing the tap, and just like that, what a beautiful sequence. It is all over. Do it the way you ducked underneath that back fist and then spun it into the submission. Fucking beautiful. That timing was perfect. It wasn't the longest match, but Shit. Candle's probably tired anyways. The motherfucker been going hard all week. And he still had to reserve his energy for DeMarco. Anderson.
Here is your winner, the Enforcer, Buster Anderson.
With the awareness, caught Kando slipping, overcommitting with that spinning back fist and whipped into that crossface, forcing the tap out. And once again, a familiar sight, closing out PileDriver, the Enforcer, Buster, Grand Slam Anderson. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for joining us. Once again, it's been a fantastic night, thrilling night, plenty of surprises. Well, hell, here's the plan. The plan is to run the PileDriver bracket of the Women's Apex Tournament tomorrow night. Then Saturday, we got Tetsuji. And then Monday, we're back stateside, baby! So until next time, you already know what time it is. I've been War and Peace. We are All-Star Pro Wrestling. And this was PileDriver. Yeah, PileDriver. So until next time, keep the peace. Or fight like hell. Hey, J Monster back. Good night, everybody.